the one, the only, Perry Kurtz.
Wow.
He's still coming. Hold on, he's old. He got like hip surgery recently. He had like 8 kinds of cancer and diabetes and I don't know. All kinds of. What you got, Perry? Perry Kurtz, everyone.
Are you ready for this? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's as far as I'm going. Some people are still eating. Let's have a round of applause for everybody who's sitting there. Let's look forward to this. I have a warning. I've got an issue. Last Monday, I lost my voice. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I lost it. I just woke up and it trashed me, but there's no pain or discomfort. And I went to a doctor on Monday, and the doctor looks at my throat, and he says, "It seems like you got a raspy voice." And I looked and I said, "Yeah, and I got a big dick too." And he says, "Maybe that's what's wearing out your throat." I said, "Do I look double jointed to you?" But he was funny, he was cool. He said, "One thing that's really good for a sore throat is semen." You ever hear that, ladies? Guys will tell you semen's good for everything, right? It's good for your skin, it's good for your sore throat, it's good for constipation, it'll make your breast grow. It does everything, it's magical. Well, I'm glad to be alive. I am probably the oldest person in the room. I am 70 years old. And I got all my hair. The younger guys hate because I have my own hair. And it's real. I don't have no earplugs and shit. It's all my own. And I'm alive. I have survived. I had a bad year. Not just financially, which I did. For the past 16 years, I've been making all my money entertaining seniors. Old people. People like my fucking age. And mainly older. And they're crazy. They're insane. I did a show for veterans on Friday, 70 of them in wheelchairs, mostly hooked to machines. And a lot of them couldn't laugh out loud because they had the tracheotomy things, the tubes in their neck. So I said, if you want to laugh, so I know you're laughing, go like this. And at one point I looked down and 50 of them are like this. And it was the strangest fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life. And then I said to him, well, you guys went to war. I didn't. I was number 93 when the draft came out. Where the fuck were you? We were waiting. Were you masturbating in the bathroom? Or did you go to your car? Was that the hand you used? You used both hands. So you're ambidextrous. He got the joke. I thought I'd have to talk slow for you. The shit they were saying about you before you came in. Wow. How long were you in jail?
Which time?
Which time? Very good. Well, that's why I had trouble sitting down. Anyway. Sorry, I just go off. So the old guys, I started talking. That's my favorite thing is talk to seniors because they say whatever they want. Once they get past 85, they have no filters. I did a senior show and there was a couple in the back of the room making out so loud, all we could hear was. And I said, "Can you guys stop?" And they turn around and both of them have no teeth and they're completely covered with their own saliva. Talk about gross. And I said, could you guys just calm down for a while? He goes, leave us alone. So I said, are you guys in love? And he puts his hand up on her neck and he's still in her water. He puts his hand up on her neck and he goes, nah, we're just fucking. But that's the way they are. That's normal language for them. So I was talking to Caesar. I told him that my number when the draft came up was number 93. But I went down there and I sat with the guy and he said, Mr. Kurtz, I'd love to put you into the service, but I think it would be dangerous to put you out on the front line. I said, why? He said, we don't need laughter when people are getting shot at. I went, well, at least they'll enjoy themselves. And he goes, no, we're going to let you go, but we're giving you a permanent deferment. So they didn't want me in the selective service. And the guys applauded for that. Like, oh, you saved our lives by not coming in. So I started asking, what's the strangest day you had? One guy said, well, one day I shot 172 people in an hour and a half. I said, wow, how do you know it was that? He says, because that's all the bullets the gun had. It's called a Gatling gun. It's got a belt that goes through and it has bullets on there. And they were being attacked by 500 Viet Cong. So he was just firing. And it just went down. One got 30, 140. Finally got quiet. The guy in the corner goes, I only shot one person. I said, who was that? He goes, my wife. I said, why'd you shoot her? She wouldn't shut her fucking mouth. It was much funnier then. It really was. And I was hoping to follow John Teresta. He's left the room, so let's talk about him. Just that image of him pulling his pants out of his ass crack. That's going to live with you forever, isn't it? I saw one guy pull his pants out of his ass crack. You ever been masturbating on your mother's pillow? And all of a sudden she opens her eyes. Your mother said to say hello to you. Well, I'm going to leave you with what I went through last year. Last year, on July 21st, I went to the hospital because I had a lump on my head. There was a big lump the size of a softball. And it turned out there was a tumor. They cut it out, and they brought it to me while I was on the table in a little glass jar. It looked just like my finger. And I reached for it. He said, what are you doing? I said, give me that. He goes, why? I go, it's mine. I made that. He said, no, it's got to go to pathology. Well, it turned out I had kidney cancer. So I started getting radiation for that. Went through that for 5 months. They forgot to call me. Don't know. My doctor called me and said, what happened? They go, well, we figured if he needed us, he would call us. Like the fucking cancer's going to pick up the cell phone. Hi, can we come in? Then they said a stupid thing. They said, plus we figured he wouldn't remember because he's old. Yeah. So he sued the hospital for $70,000, which is good because now I have liver cancer. Now during all this time, I had 2 heart attacks, and from where they sewed me up, I had sepsis, which is a blood disease. So I had 8 blood transfusions. And on June 22nd, or rather June 2nd, I had my hip replaced. So I've been through 3 cancers, blood diseases, heart attacks, all this shit, and I can't get no pussy? You guys are great. My name's Kurtz. You guys! I'm your every person.